Welcome to Baguio Public Market.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you doing fine?
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Baguio. Annyeong.
What do you recommend to drink? Do you have fresh Sting?
Fresh drink.
Sting.
Sting.
Fresh Sting?
Soft drink.
Is it fresh?
Yeah. It's not veggies.
Is your Coke fresh?
Yeah. Because
Okay. I'll have one fresh Sting.
why you don't want you want the Sting.
And one
It's
fresh
ones, strawberry
Cocoa.
flavor.
Really?
Yeah. All the way from Strawberry Farm, La Trinidad, Benguet.
I'm going to go there to La Trinidad Benguet. I did a video of Bell Church.
Wow. Yeah, it's there. It's beautiful.
What's your name?
My name is Ruby.
Ruby?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Your name? I'm Jenny, sir.
Jenny?
I'm Gwen.
Have any of you ever dated a foreigner?
No?
You don't like foreigners?
Sir? You don't like foreigners? I like a fox.
Yes.
Oh no, it's just available.
Oh! I'll have a fresh Sting and a fresh Coca-Cola.
What each?
The sense of humor here is a little different. You got to kind of keep it simple because remember, when you are telling a joke, they have to translate it into Filipino, and then sometimes things get lost in the translation. Keep in mind that unless you're speaking their language, they're doing all the work. Now, this is the main drag through the public market when you first enter. This is where probably mostly tourists would go. It's a lot more expensive in this section than in the rest of the public market. We'll get to that in a couple minutes. I love the way they make these strawberry mounds. I've never seen this anywhere else on the planet. Those fruits that look like limes there, those are actually orange flavored. Those things I remember is noticing how colorful the fresh fruit section was. Another thing is the fruits and vegetables are harvested about 20 minutes away, so they ripen on the vine, not in the warehouse. Pretty much everything along this section is going to be 150, 200% higher than what we'll find when we get into the back, where most of the locals are going to be shopping. And it's not better quality. Here's the rice section. I haven't really developed a taste for rice yet, but they tell me the best rice is from Vietnam.
How are you?
Here we are in another section. This is where most of the locals are going to shop. So your broccoli, for example, has gone from 160 a kilo down to probably about 60 or 70 a kilo. Now, doing this more in a walking style, you can see and get a feel for how big this place really is. And when I say the size of a football field, I'm not exaggerating. You'll see when we get to the fruit section directly above this. There's also these little side stalls here that go on and on. The entire area is just honeycombed with these little stalls everywhere. There's no vacant spaces. Keep in mind, this is just fruits and vegetables. Notice all the fresh wood here. This entire area had been burned and rebuilt in about 2 weeks. Again, you can see the magnitude of this place. It just goes on forever. So much fresh fruit and vegetables. It's serving a population of about 400,000 here in Baguio every day. My health improved when I moved to the Philippines, eating fresh food every day. Most of the processed food here is actually more like cup of noodles or top ramen. It's packaged noodles or hot dogs, and that's about it. Now this section's maybe 2 floors above where we started out in the back. It's also kind of built on a hillside, but this is like the 3rd floor above where we started out. It's huge, like a soccer field. I actually never get tired of going to the public market. In the province where I live, I just go get on a jeepney, I go to the public market. It's almost kind of a social event. It's still one of those daily culture shocks that I love. I just switched sections on you. We're kind of back down to street level. Now this would be kind of like processed food where you'd have nuts and dried fruit, things like that. But this is more in the back. So it'll still be a floor above where we came in originally.
How much for your dragon fruit?
130.
130?
Dragon fruit's my new favorite fruit since I moved to the Philippines. Never ceases to amaze me how many bananas are consumed here in the Philippines. On the right is actually dry goods like shoelaces or anything else you can think of. As you've probably noticed in my videos, eggs are not kept in the refrigerator here. Dried fish, all kinds of dried fish. I haven't gotten into that yet. I had to get used to the egg thing because I like eggs, but they're like sealed, like a canned meat or something. And when you think about it, from the time an egg is laid until the chicken hatches is like 20, 21 days. So the eggs don't go bad just after sitting out for a few days. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but that's just a random thought. Now the light down there, that's actually right where we came in to begin with. Hang on, I gotta see what this is about.
The purple eggs come from purple chicken?
No, color only, paint.
Paint?
Yeah, paint.
Why?
To differentiate this one to the white one.
Why?
Because this is salted egg.
Oh, how do you salt it?
They soak it in the underground. They put
Like
salt.
balut?
Yeah, like balut. Pero the balut is fresh. This one is the old one.
How much are they?
15 each.
15 each?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah, best for salad. You add tomatoes, onions. Salad.
I've seen them here in the Philippines, but I didn't know what they were. Why they were painted that color?
It came from duck.
A duck?
Oh yes, duck egg.
And these are the rest of these eggs
This
are
one
chickens?
is chicken. Fresh egg.
Wow.
You try it. That's good.
It's the same.
To eat.
It's the same price in my province.
Okay.
Take care.
Well, I learned something new. Right now we're just crossing that section that we walked along when we came in through it.
A broccoli tower. Wow. I've seen that before.
Heading out to the main street. Then you'll see all the little stalls along the street. Stay tuned, we're going to go to the fish and meat section in about 5 seconds. Now we're at the fish section. It's actually pretty early in the morning, so they're just getting set up. Wow, look at all that shrimp. With over 7,600 islands in the Philippines, there's a lot of seafood here. You're never too far from the ocean.
How are you? Fine. Oh, the fish looks so great.
Yes.
Hello. Hello, how are you?
I like it.
When I first got here, I was very concerned about getting food poisoning from all the fish and meat sitting out. But in the last year and a half, I haven't heard of anybody getting food poisoning. Now let's walk up a couple floors and see the meat section.
Hello.
Morning, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Have a nice day. Welcome to Baguio City.
Yeah, thank you. So any pork today?
Hey, coffee.
I've had 4.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're from country.
Huh?
You're from country.
San Diego, California.
Hi, San Diego.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank
You guys have a good day.
And here's another entire floor of fresh food. Pork, beef, chicken. One thing you won't find here much is bacon. There's a lot of pork here, but you don't find much beef. I've had carabao. It's pretty similar. You'd think that with all this pork, there'd be bacon everywhere. And sausage. But I think it's the additional cost of producing and the spicing and so on of bacon sausage is the reason. Well, my friends, this concludes another installment of Life in the Philippines. I hope you found it entertaining, and this particular video is the Baguio Public Market. Hey, help a guy out. Please like and subscribe.